Good evening, folks. Back to work more on the DLC case of Dual Destinies. Seems like this is going to be the routine, Fridays and Saturdays maybe. So last time, we seem to have successfully defended our Orca friend, only for someone else to now be suspected of the murder. So it looks like we're going to have some more investigating to do. For the record, I doubt the penguin actually didn't. I doubt the penguin actually did it, but it seemed like a funny title. That was a big sigh, Athena. Did you lose the case? No, we won. The defendant was found not guilty. Huh? Then why are you so dejected? Daddy, were you being mean to her? What? Picking on the new kid? Not cool, Mr. Wright, not cool. Wait a minute, talk about false accusations. We were able to prove the defendant's innocence. But then Sasha got arrested instead. So that's what happened. That's too bad. So what are you two going to do now? We're going to get to the bottom of this. I don't believe for a second that Sasha did what they're accusing her of. I don't believe it either. I won't give up. Boss, let's go see Sasha and tell her we want to represent her. Right now, I imagine she's still being questioned by the police. Let's get started on the investigation first and look for proof of her innocence. Sounds like a plan. Just leave the office to me and Polly, Daddy. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. Thanks. If you could organize the evidence and clean the office, that'd be great. I meant anything I could do as a lawyer. That takes care of that. Time to head to the scene of the crime. Huh? There's no water in the pool. Voila! Where are you? I can hear her at the bottom of the pool. Maybe there's some water down there? Willa sounds so sad. Maybe she misses Sasha. Careful there. You shouldn't get right up to the edge like that. You don't want to end up like the victim. Besides, the police are still conducting their investigation here. Don't go poking around. Detective Fulbright. Is something wrong, Ms. Lawyer? You look angry. I object to you arresting Ms. Buckler. Detective, I'd like to ask you some questions about the case, if you don't mind. Get right ahead. Well, I think we know why. Ms. Buckler is 100% innocent, so why'd you arrest her? I mean, I understand your desire to believe in her. The fact remains that she's suspicious. Right now, there are investigators on the scene, so you can come in as you please. But ordinarily, a security card is required to enter this Orca pool room. The victim and Sasha Buckler were the only ones who possessed this card. And yesterday, the day of the incident, there's proof the suspect's card was used. Objection! Somebody else could have used Miss Buckler's card. Oh my, I guess that would be one possible explanation. Didn't I sound just like a lawyer right there? Yeah, it would be kind of be in trouble if you didn't. Except, the suspect confirmed she entered the room at the time the record states. She said she was here from 3 to 6 a.m. on July 20th. Apparently, she was giving the Orca pool room a good cleaning. Cleaning? In the middle of the night? Yes, she said that a lot of the heavy-duty cleaning is done at night. The suspect also admits that she was fighting with the owner before his murder. What's more, nobody saw the victim again after he met with the suspect. Objection. There must be something I can object to in there somewhere. Save your objections for tomorrow's trial. By the way, Detective Fulbright, do you think Miss Buckler's questioning is over? No, not yet. But I told the guy in charge to take it easy on her. Why? Is something wrong? Just forget I said anything. It doesn't concern you two anyway. But it does concern us. We intend to represent Miss Buckler. What? You do? In that case, I have a favor to ask. Did you get this medicine to her? Medicine? Looks like a prescription from Hickfield Clinic. I spent some time at that hospital myself. Confiscated it from her home when we were doing a search. I can't get away here, so if you could make sure she gets it, that would be great. Medicine, huh? Does Miss Buckler have some illness? I think that's the kind of question you'd better ask her. In justice we trust. Now I need to get back to the investigation. Give it to her as soon as they let us talk to her. And we have to return her calendar to her as well. We can't see Sasha investigate, we should question people at the aquarium. Can't believe it. Just when we prove Orla innocent, Sasha gets arrested. Never forgive that prosecutor Blackwell and Detective Fulbright. The stress on my heart is just too much. Poor Athena. She's really upset. Better do some more investigating if we want to save Sasha. Let's check the Orca pool room again and question everybody involved. Gee, Mr. Wright, you sure know how to stay calm in a crisis. I can top that. Look how calm I can be. Yes, the very definition of calm, I'd say. Good for you. Now let's get back to the investigation. I had a thought. How about if I tried getting on Taka's good side? Then maybe he wouldn't attack when that awful prosecutor Blackwell told him to. Not sure it's that simple, but anyway, how are you going to get on his good side? Well, if I made myself smell like meat, he'd start to like me. Way to a bird's heart is through his nose, right? I'd rather you didn't smell like meat while you were standing next to me at the bench. And for good measure... Oh, I can't present her. No, I can't. So glad you got your attorney's badge back, Mr. Wright. Me too. I guess I was always meant to be a lawyer. Going to polish it up shinier than it's ever been. I can top that. I'm going to polish mine until the finish comes off. Never mind. You win. Alright. Maybe there's somebody at the pub. That door is open. It was closed yesterday. Well, you know what we have to do, right? Of course, boss. We sneak in and check it out. Hey, you two. Who barges into a person's lab without permission? Eek, we're sorry. My apologies, sir. She insisted. Don't throw me under the bus, Mr. Wright. The polite thing to do is knock and ask if you can come in. Now start over. Yes, sir. Come in. Thank you. Sorry to bother you. Now, what can I do for you? Medical problems? Well, yes. I'm not feeling super good at the moment. We're not making any progress on this murder investigation, and... Hey, miss, where's the patient? Don't you have your pet with you? Oh, wait a minute. That was my last job. This is the aquarium. I was exhausted from all that questioning. Must have fallen asleep. What's with this guy? My apologies. I just woke up and I was a little groggy. Dr. Herman Crab. Herman Crab. Shipshape Aquarium's resident veterinarian. Oh, you're the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes mentioned yesterday. And Rhymes also mentioned he hadn't seen Dr. Crab around. Wonder where he was. Son of a gun. This little thing doesn't let me get any sleep. There's a penguin in his hair. Aw, what a cute little thing. Who is it? A penguin chick, a member of the little penguin species. She lives in my hair. Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I had a pet to live in my hair. Athena, no pets allowed in my office. Aw, you're no fun. You two don't have any particular business with me. Please leave. I have to get ready to make my rounds. Back in you go, little one. Wait, we'd like to ask you a few questions to save Miss Buckler. Hold on. Don't tell me you're the curious bear who defended Orla. That's right. Please let us ask you a little about the case. Dr. Crab, were you gone from the aquarium yesterday? That's right. I had some minor business at the Supermarine Aquarium. Is it Supermarine? That's a funny name for an aquarium. The Supermarine Aquarium is the nation's biggest dolphin therapy treatment center. I go there myself. I'm friends with their dolphins. You and Apollo were talking about animal-assisted therapy yesterday, weren't you? I go to the Supermarine once a month, but I live here, of course. You live here at the aquarium? That's right. I have a sleeping bag here, and sometimes I use the nap room. I'm responsible for the health and well-being of all the marine creatures here. If any of them have a sudden medical emergency, I'll be here to help them. That's a rather devious smile for someone who's like, yeah, I'm going to help people with a medical emergency. Wow, you're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab, but you care about your work. Hey, buddy? Is this young lady trying to pick a fight with me? Apologize for her, sir. She tends to be too honest. Well, you're no paragon of politeness either, apparently. Can we see the penguin chick again? Stop. Don't come any closer. Ow. I'm sorry she attacked you. She doesn't like anyone but me, I'm afraid. I was the first one she saw when she hatched, so she thinks I'm her parent. She targets people for my hair, so please be careful. She's just like a little sniper, isn't she? Exactly. That's why I named her Sniper. Her mother's name is Rifle. What a dangerous-sounding mother and daughter. This is Rifle's daughter, which means both mother and daughter now hate me. Little penguins are generally belligerent little creatures. It's hard to get them to warm up. But they're nocturnal, so you might be able to touch them during the day. You and Sniper get along well, don't you? Just like Sasha and Orla. But unlike Sniper and me, the two of them seem to truly understand one another. This one keeps me awake every night. Looks like I won't sleep until she leaves the nest. Okay, that's pretty funny. Must be rough for him, but it's pretty cute to watch for us. Can you tell me anything about Jack Shipley's murder? Gah, I still can't believe Jack is gone. He's the one who brought me on board. How could he up and die on me? Thank you. Did you and Mr. Shipley get along? He loved all animals and fish, but I'm not like that. But I still took pride in my work as a vet, nonetheless. We get along well enough as business associates, and it's thanks to him my laboratory is what it is today. It is a pretty amazing laboratory. You have discerning taste, I see. I can tell you more about my lab if you'd like. The Crab Lab. The place is just filled with electronics. What are those monitors for? Essentially, they're digital medical records for all the creatures here. You can also view the feed from the visitor's court or security camera here. That way, I can see that silly mother penguin when she tries to escape. So you were the one who gave this security footage to the police. No, I wasn't here yesterday, but I did give my permission for them to take it. And I gave them a statement about Jack and Sasha arguing. Oh, so you were the one who witnessed it. That's right. It was late in the evening of the 19th, maybe about midnight. I saw them fighting near the Aqua Tunnel. I don't know what their argument was about, though. You sure you should be talking to us about this? I'm not taking sides. I'll give information to anyone who wants it. What you do with that information at Sasha's trial is up to you. Wow, you're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab, but you're a pretty nice guy. You are trying to pick a fight, aren't you, young lady? Aw, isn't that cute? He's easily embarrassed. Son of a gun, are you hungry again already? That That silly mother penguin's nowhere to be found again. Ah, could you quit peeping in my ear? According to her walkie-talkie, rifle is somewhere around the aqua tunnel. If you see her, could you bring her to me? I have to go examine some other creatures. No sweat, and this time I'll get her to like me too. Rifle has escaped again. What is she, the Houdini of the penguin world? There's no guarantee we'll find her right away, but let's head for the aqua tunnel. One moment. Alright. Ah, it's you two, the blue and yellow duo. Very angry about what you did this morning. Uh-oh, ran into the sea lion before a penguin. I write the truth, and I will find the truth with my own eyes. I won't be bested by the likes of the blue and yellow duo. When did we become the blue and yellow duo? Athena will never give up. In that case, I'll leave the questioning to you, Athena. Thanks a lot, Widget. Well, at least she's a worthy adversary. Okay, let's do this. You'll do great. You know, being the boss isn't half bad. Have you been gathering material about last year's incident ever since? That is correct. An acquaintance of the victim asked me to look into it, you see. An acquaintance of the victim? I refuse to divulge any information about my clients. The aquarium is saying it was an accident, but I don't believe that's the truth. It seems to me they're all hiding something. Every last one of them. The only thing I can think is that the killer whale murdered that poor girl. But you don't even know if that's true or not. It's enough out of you, Yellow Girl. As I said, I'm still investigating the matter. Once I learn the truth, I plan to write a sequel to this book. She's completely taken with her investigation. I came to make a report on the anniversary of the previous trainer's death, only to find the aquarium owner murdered. I was deeply shocked. So this incident happened on the exact same date as the last one. It can't be a coincidence. Anyway, we better ask Mr. Plume about today's trial. So you heard Orla singing, and that's when you realized something was happening? Correct. Oh, it's also galling. I still can't believe the culprit used me, Norma de Plume. In any case, I swear that killer whale song brings misfortune. First last year, now again. A fun song like that? How could it bring misfortune to anyone? You think that barbaric song is fun? I'll never understand the tastes of children. I don't remember that swashbuckler spectacular song being all that barbaric. Well, if you don't remember it, I will gladly sing it for you.
mateys, landlubbers, ho, hand o'er all your gold. Pillage, plunder, then feast like kings. Them's the joys of pirating.
What just happened? That's how it goes. Now, what is fun about those lyrics, pray tell? She seemed to be enjoying it well enough. Wait a minute. That isn't the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. This is the song from the Swashbuckler Spectacular.
Oh, we be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
Wasn't expecting them to both have their own songs. What was that? I've never heard that song before. What? It's the song they use in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Oh, we be pirates. We love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me. That can't be. It's completely different from the song a year ago. Vast mateys, landlubbers, ho, hand over all your gold. Pillage, plunder, then feast like kings, them's the joys of pirating. Unless you show me some proof, I won't believe your song is right. She's so stubborn. Well, if it's proof she wants, it's proof she'll get of the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Yeah, I mean... Where is it? This recording contains the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. In it, you can hear Miss Buckler and Orla singing together. So now we're going to watch this one again. I like that the first half of that was just orca noises. But I've never heard this song before. Huh? But they always sing this song during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Well, I haven't seen the show recently. A year ago, they used the song that I sang to you. I'd recognize it anywhere. Perhaps that killer whale can sing two songs? According to Miss Buckler, Orla only knows one song. Then, what was that song that I heard? We wish we knew. The orca sang a song she isn't supposed to know how to sing. Something is weird. It's obvious I have a lot more investigating to do on Shipshape Aquarium. Perhaps I'd better look into the Center for Dangerous Animal Control as well. The Center for Dangerous Animal Control? What's that? Can you tell us about this Center for Dangerous Animal Control? Just as the name implies, it's an organization that monitors dangerous animals. The center demanded that the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago. Put her down? But the aquarium owner refused their demand, saying it was an accidental death. I hardly think a persistent organization like that would just give up and go away. Quite sure the power of money helped convince them. What makes you think that? Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium. And I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out. And you'd think the money was going to the Center for Dangerous Animal Control. I'm looking into it now. You'll have to wait till my book comes out to see. In any case, I can't catch that man out on anything. That veterinarian is not to be trusted. Dr. Herman Crab. There's still so much we don't know about him. Well, I don't see Rifle here. What do you want to do next? We better stop by the office and discuss a plan of action. Wow, you pulled Mr. Nick's cell phone. Why does... Wait. Have they had a cell phone the whole time? That's all for Jersey's Magic Show. Come back and see me next time. Great job, Trucy. You never fail to impress. I have no idea how you did that either. We're back. Oh, Pearls. Stopping by for a visit? Hello, Mr. Nick. Are you missing something? Thanks. Now the old magic panties, huh? How's the investigation going, Mr. Wright? We don't have much time. We didn't get a chance to check out the crime scene yet. I see. Oh, speaking of checking out the crime scene, Daddy, you should bring your forensics kit with you. Fingerprint powder to check for prints, and luminol testing fluid to look for blood. Wow, Trucy, I didn't know you had stuff like that too. I got them from a detective friend of mine. Mr. Nick, I'd like to help you with your investigation. Can I borrow your forensicing kit? Feel bad making you work when you're supposed to be here having fun. I don't mind, and I'd like to see Rifle again too. If you have anything for me to do, I'd like to help too. Yeah? Thanks. I'll be sure to ask you if anything comes up then. Well, I'll be right here, hanging around watering Charlie, if you think of anything. I appreciate that, Apollo. Got some good kids here. Alright, team, let's do our best. I have faith that we can save Sasha all together. It sure feels nice to be part of a great group like this. I just want to say that I really love working here with all of you fabulous people. Thank you for bringing me aboard, boss. Same here, Athena. She's so earnest, she's making me blush. Okay, let's all run over to the aquarium. In her case, literally running over. I think it'd be some use with the forensicing kit. Hey, wait up, you two. You left without me. Good timing. We're done with the crime scene for now. We're just about to examine the show stage. Marlon Rhymes helped with the cleaning, so we've got to go talk with him. He'd be more tight-lipped than this, but hey. You're welcome to look around here now if you'd like. Thank you. I think we'll do just that. And by the way, if you want to examine the bottom of the pool, I recommend using that hoist over by the ladder to get down there. Crane-like thing hanging from the ceiling, right? Got it. Stand on the ladder platform and the police guard will operate it for you. Thanks. Why couldn't the pool be less deep? Well, good luck to us both. Justice we trust. Ha ha ha. Now that Detective Fulbright's gone, we can do anything we want here. The guard is still here, so keep your voice down when you say stuff like that, Athena. So I'll pull this pirate flag and make the stuff fall down, huh? Hey, doesn't this pirate flag look like a transport stretcher to you? And judging by the size, it's probably for Orla. Hey, you're right. There are holes for her flippers, too. That pirate flag design, Mr. Shipley sure was into the whole pirate thing. We get serious about the whole lawyer thing, too. Can't let Prosecutor Blackwell outdo us. That giant octopus's legs has been broken off. Well, the spikes sure can do a lot of damage. Sir Shipley must have been really strong to be able to return those hits. Be amazing myself when it comes to strength. Run every day, I go mountain climbing too. I bet I could return Orla's spike. Well, I'll be able to someday anyway. I really have to turn every little thing into a competition. Yesterday I asked around about this Orca pool room, you know. They said that this hoist is used to move equipment and even Orla herself. How do they move Orla? Well, I assume they hoist her up and then run the railing out to whatever body of water is outside. I thought you'd ask that. Apparently they use a stretcher made especially for... Yeah, we just saw it. What do you know? Athena looks pleased with herself. I've already seen this. Let's use the hoist to go down to the bottom of the pool. This must be Orla's bedroom. There's even a sofa and everything. Orla, congratulations on your not guilty verdict, but we have bad news. Now Sasha's been arrested instead. Orla seems sad. Sure she is. I can sense the sadness filling her heart. Don't worry, Orla. We'll save Sasha. I think Orla's wishing us good luck. Orla really seems to understand what we're saying. She can't understand our words, but I bet she can understand our hearts. Alright. It's interesting that they have this little divider set up for when the pool water gets low. They call this the captain's cabin on TV. Every night, by the light of the lantern, Orla pores over her treasures. Sounds more like a miser. Phoenix. A map, a compass, and a spooky skull-shaped rock. Orla's room is filled with pirate pizzazz. That skull rock seems out of place. It doesn't go with the other things. Yeah, it does seem pretty weird to have a big skull rock next to your desk. Maybe Sasha wasn't finished arranging the set? When it comes to Orla, Sasha doesn't seem like the type to leave something half done. Her state of mind when she put it there, that could be the key to this mystery. I bet it's a mystery I can solve. Never mind that mystery, let's get back to the investigation. Wow, look at all that treasure. Those jewels in that crown are huge. They sure are. I guess everything is size large around here. No, everything is size Orla. Stand corrected. Is this a good time to get started, Mr. Nick? Huh? Started with what? This is the crime scene, right? This should be the perfect place to start forensicking. You know, I don't know if that's actually even a word, or if it is, that's how you spell it. Like, I mean, on one hand, it seems like it shouldn't be a word, but on the other hand, I don't know. What word is used for that? She wants to use the forensics kit so badly, she's practically beaming. Okay, let's do it. Forensicking it is. Hooray, I get to help. Alright, we'll need these. What's with the glasses, Mr. Ray? It's not like they're a fashion statement. We need them to see if there's any blood. Alright, Pearls, you spray the luminol wherever I need it, okay? Got it, Mr. Nick. I won't miss an inch. Got your glasses on, everybody? Good. Now to check out the bottom of the pool. Oh no. I'm so sorry, I got someone Orla by mistake. I was wondering if maybe, like, because doesn't she take the hat from... I was gonna say, doesn't she steal the hat from the guy sometimes? But maybe I'm thinking of something else. But apparently there are other places that have blood on her. Calm down, Pearly. It's okay. Look, there are luminol reactions on Orla, too. Wouldn't those wash off when she's in the water? Poor thing was bleeding yesterday. The luminol must be showing her injuries. But wait a minute. Mr. Plume said the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat. Huh? So shouldn't her injuries be under her hat? If this blood isn't from Orla's injuries, then what could it be? It's very strange. I see something. Your directions are correct, boss. I guess this luminol reaction means that the victim hit the skull-shaped rock when he fell to his death. I guess so. Guess that's about it for inside the pool. Let me just get a quick photo to remember the occasion by. It's not every day we get to see the bottom of an aquarium pool. Yeah, that's a good shot. I'll mark where the luminol reactions were. Hey, my first collaborative work with Pearly. Interesting. Here's something. Orla? Boss, something's wrong with Orla. What? You're right. She's listless, and she's sinking. Oh no, maybe it's because of that luminol I got on her. What do we do, Mr. Nick? Can't do anything for her ourselves. Let's get Dr. Crab. I'll run and get him. What's Orla's condition? She's listless and sinking. Maybe she's unconscious? The pool was drained. Son of a gun, who did this? She'll drown unless we do something. Here, give me a hand. Huh? Us? No, I meant the Steel Samurai. Of course you. Just help me. What? Alright. What do you want us to do? There's no time to fill the pool to get her up to the top. Get the orca stretcher. It's a piece of black cloth with a skull and crossbones on it. Looks like a pirate flag. When the stretcher's ready, press the hoist button. Okay, we're on it. This pirate flag is a stretcher for the orca, huh? Can't use it with all this stuff on it. Let's clear it off. Good. Now push the hoist button and lower the stretcher. Control panel is on the wall to your right. Control panel is on the wall to your right? This must be the button to move the hoist. Dr. Crab, the stretcher's ready. Good, let's get it under Orla. I'll take it from here. Stand back. I have to treat her immediately. Something in her stomach. There, I got it all out. Orla be alright, Dr. Crab? Yes, she'll be fine. She's just sleeping now. Orcas are mammals. They won't die if they're out of the water for a little while. But their own weight puts stress on their organs and their skin starts to dry out. I put some of my special handmade cream on her skin as an emergency measure. Feel better soon, Orla. Oh, if only I hadn't gotten that luminol on her. Luminol? Nah, no problem there. That stuff just washes right off. Orla's condition has nothing to do with you, young lady. Really? Then what is wrong with Orla? I don't need to share that information with you people. It's none of your business. I have to get back to my round, so I'll leave the rest to the crew. Please keep an eye on Orla while I rouse up some crew members. Sure is acting funny. He seems to be hiding something. Yeah. I wonder if, like, what she ate is, something he doesn't want anyone to know about. Maybe we should check on Orla's condition before the staff gets here. Looks like the water was drained for the police investigation. Seems kind of sad somehow without the water. When something that was there before is suddenly gone, it has a psychological effect. Like, for example, if all the magic props in the office were suddenly put away neatly. I don't think that's ever going to happen as long as Trucy continues to practice magic. Well, she might not always be interested in magic, you know. She's at the age when young women start to worry about their future. Same thing happened to me, and I ended up becoming a lawyer. Pretty sure Trucy will always be interested in magic. Should check out the contents of Orla's stomach, I guess. Hey, I see something mixed in with the fish. Looks like a medicine capsule. There's something written on it. I think it says 3 Z's. What would it be doing in Orla's stomach? sleeping pill? I know that orcas, well, I guess that would make sense for them to have something that would tranquilize them. Wonder what kind of medicine it is. Let's ask Dr. Crab. Might have something to do with Orla's condition. Maybe we better not ask. He must have noticed it himself, yet he didn't mention it. I think he's hiding something about Orla's condition. If we show him the capsule, he might try to take it away from us. Yeah, I guess he was acting pretty sketchy. Okay, let's look into it ourselves then. Good idea. When we get back to the office, we can ask for Apollo's help. Guess that wraps up our investigation here. Orla still isn't fully awake yet. Oh, here comes some staff. Looks like they're going to put Orla back into the pool. And I guess they're going to fill the pool back up. I bet that will take a while. Well, I guess we can leave Orla in the staff's capable hands now. Right, so where to now? Let's head to the show stage next. If we're lucky, the police will be done with the place. Oh, I've actually been here before. This is where they hold the Swashbuckler Spectacular, huh? Looks like the police are done with their work here. Hey, it's you lawyers. How you let Sasha get arrested? I asked you to take care of her? Sorry we couldn't prevent her from getting arrested. But as her lawyers, we'll do everything we can for her. Sorry I got upset. If there's anything I can do to help Sasha, just say the word. Harlan, you can trust in Mr. Neck. I'm going to do what I can too with this forensicing kit. I'm going to cover this whole area with forensicing. Atta girl, Small Fry. You can have free reign of this place. I'm going to check this place out, but I better talk to Mr. Rhymes too. Here you helped Sasha with the cleaning, Mr. Rhymes. Well, not really helped. I was just taking care of the orca here while she cleaned. Sasha felt bad for making Orla stay up so late, so she asked me to give her a snack. It was a little bit less than her ordinary meals, but she seemed satisfied. Oh yeah, and I put Orla on the transport stretcher too. Transport stretcher? Is that hoist up there on the right? The stretcher can be suspended from it. The stage show is right next to the orca pool room. And we use the hoist to move the orca or cargo between the two areas. Yeah, I kind of figured that's how it worked. The rail we saw in the orca pool, yeah, exactly. Do you want to take a ride? Real investigation, huh? Sounds good to me. No, that's okay. I like my investigations on sweet terra firma. Actually, the hoist can only be operated from the orca pool room. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing the hoist control panel in there. So I'm sorry, but I can't give you a ride without somebody on the other end. No need to be sorry. Phew, dodged that bullet. If it wasn't Miss Buckler or Orla, who else could have killed Mr. Shipley? Well, I know Sasha is innocent, but I'm not so sure about the orca. What? But we proved her innocence in court this morning. But a few days ago, that orca attacked Sasha right here in the show pool. I saw that orca take Sasha's body into her mouth and squeeze her chest. Her chest? They're probably practicing the lifesaver trick. Sasha was being crushed so bad she couldn't even blow the whistle. I wanted to help her right away, but... Look, I hate to admit it, but I froze. I'm a weak man. I can't protect anyone. I doubt there are many people who would put themselves against an orca. Everybody tried to talk her out of it, but she wouldn't give up on practicing. When we said Orla could kill her, she said she trusted Orla. Yeah, well, everybody else seems to think Orla is a killer. How can you trust a creature that can't speak? You can't even know what it's thinking. With orcas and dolphins, you can have communication of the heart. Eek, there's a skeleton adrift. Heh, just a prop. Are you really scared? A little bit. By your screaming. Skeleton and an enemy defeated by Orla's pirates? No, he's an informant named the Skeleton Kid. A dashing, spirited character, neither friend nor foe. So you're saying he's alive in the show? Well then. Galleon was in the Swashbuckler Spectacular too, wasn't it? Look at that cute figurehead. It looks just like Orla. It's cute, but it looks like it's also a cannon. Enemy lets the guard down and then blam! Very piratey, don't you think? Thought Orla and Sasha were supposed to be the good guys. We should do the same thing in court. Lure him in and then blam! President evidence. The judge would appreciate any blamming in his court. For a second I thought she was going to be like, lure them in and then blam! Fire the cannon at them. Colorful sign. Did Miss Buckler make it? Wow, how'd you know? Yeah, that sign is for the new show. Before she went to clean, she painted it and left it to dry. She told me to keep an eye on it while I was taking care of the orca. Isn't it the Skull Rock there on the right? Mr. Rhymes, is that Skull Rock a part of the set for the new show? Yeah, I guess so. They were going to use it in the show. What's it doing in the orca pool? That is a good point. The sign is so eye-catching with all those twinkling stars. You know, a couple of them don't look like stars. A couple of them look like bird feet. I think they're supposed to be starfish. It's for the pirate show after all. A few of them look more like leaves to me. She put so much effort into making this sign for the new show. No wonder she was mad about what happened. Huh? What he's talking about. Better ask. See, Miss Buckler was mad? Was it because of the new show? Me and my big mouth. Okay, but you never heard it from me. There's a rumor that the captain wasn't going to let Sasha be in the new show. What? But why not? I don't know. It's just a rumor. I don't know if it was true. So Mr. Shipley was going to do the show all by himself? Weird. Can't even imagine the show without Miss Buckler. Be like, where's the beef? Is she trying to say it would be like bones without any meat on them? Sasha wanted to go back to the old Swashbuckler Spectacular, but now that the captain's gone, who knows what's going to happen with the show. This flyer, you can get a penguin sleep mask the next time you come in. Oh yeah? It'd be nice, especially if it's free. That'd be perfect for taking a nap at the office after going for a run or something. I prefer you didn't take naps at the office, actually. Yeah, I feel ya. Sometimes I fall asleep when I'm feeding the animals. I guess only a newbie can truly understand the feelings of another newbie. Kindred spirits, my sister. Kindred spirits. 2 peas in a pod, birds of a feather. I suddenly feel so alone. Here's, I don't know. I don't really think being new here has anything to do with it in this instance. Just something about the using the whistle. Okay. Mr. Rhymes, about this fish. Master Keeper, no way you can beat me. You're a pro lawyer, but an amateur feeder. Ready for feeding throwdown? Rifle, come on, time to defend the crown. It doesn't look like Rifle's coming. I guess not, huh? Sorry about all that throwdown stuff then. I just wanted to show you the inner secrets of animal feeding. Or inner secrets? You know, stuff like how to debone a fish. Great care goes into each animal's food. And of course there's the way of tossing the food to them. It's different for each one. I see. Sorry to have bothered you with mundane questions from the uninitiated. at Sasha's calendar. Sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I guess you were worried about Miss Buckler. It's understandable. I don't know why she was supposed to meet with the captain. But I know she definitely didn't kill him. She'd never do anything like that. We know that. We're gonna prove it in court. If you mess up, I'm gonna write a rap dissing you two. Even before it comes out on CD, I'm gonna play it all over the place. What does... Oh, Phoenix. Just somebody needs to insult them or put them down. It's short for disrespect. Ouch. That's harsh. I wonder if he knows anything about... I don't remember how long he's actually been here. He might not know about the original song, yeah. Yeah, he probably doesn't know anything about the book either. I guess he wouldn't know... Maybe he would know about, like, some kind of food additive. This ladder only goes down to the surface of the water. Well, it's not like a public pool. Everybody who gets into this pool knows how to swim. Just like in the courtroom, it's sink or swim in there. A newbie could really get hurt. You know, like last time in court, I could have really gotten injured. I was an inch away from getting attacked by a witness. Yeah, a trial with Apollo can be a pretty dangerous affair. Saw the same device in the Orca Pool room too, huh? Yeah, we used it to lift Orla when she was on the stretcher. In the show, Sasha makes her grand entrance by hanging from this thing. Ooh, we should think of a cool grand entrance for us, too. Always wanted to burst in the middle of somebody else's trial with a loud bang. Always wanted to crash in through the ceiling. But that would really knock the socks off the judge in the gallery. What exactly was this girl learning while she was in Europe? This pool, it's huge. So this is where they do the Swashbuckler Spectacular. The show pool is the same depth as the Orca Pool. Practice the tricks in the Orca Pool and then do the real show here. It's the same depth, huh? You interested in the Swashbuckler Spectacular? Well, of course. I've only seen it on TV, though. Well, I'm new here, so I've never even seen it once. Tina is a big fan. She watches the recording over and over. I love the show in the ocean. Standing here makes me feel like I'm at the beach. Especially with it open to the sky. You can even hear the sound of the surf nearby. Why don't you take a dip in the pool? Really? I can? In that case... What are you talking about? You can't swim here. We're just joking. Right. Just joking, of course. Tell me she was actually going to do it. Mr. Nick, I found some peculiar fingerprints. Pearls, I almost forgot she's been forensicing for me all this time. Oh, who's that? Oh, hello, Simon. What are you doing here? Just some business to attend to. Prosecutor Blackwell insisted, so I brought him along to get a little exercise. Is it business with us? No, not you. My business is with that animal keeper there. Marlon Rhymes, you will be a witness for the prosecution tomorrow. You can't be kidding. Why would I want to testify against Sasha? What you want does not matter. Now, come along. If I leave, who's going to feed the orca? The other animal keepers are too scared to go near her now. Maybe I can help? I'm concerned about Orla's health. In this way, I can stay close and look after her. I can feed her and do a telecast too if you need me to. I'll do anything to help. Pearls wants to do something nice for Orla and make sure she's okay. Small fry. Trippin'? That orca is dangerous, you know? Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm just happy to help. Oh, but I don't have a TV phone. Won't be able to contact you if I have to do a telecast. Marlin, may I please borrow yours? What? Sure, small fry. Anything for you. Especially when you're going out of your way to help like this. I don't know if I'm going to testify, but I guess I can at least hear what the police have to say. Thanks for your cooperation. Now, justice will be served with a strategy meeting. Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's get back to our investigation. How sad. The police have already investigated all there is to investigate. Your efforts are a waste of time. Everything we do to try and save our client is a waste of time for Prosecutor Blackwell. Today, the Orca. Tomorrow, Sasha Butler. You intend to save them both? You say you believe in your clients, but isn't money really your true motivation? I'll admit you're only doing this for your own benefit. I can understand that much more readily than your empty, righteous talk. Our own benefit? That's not why we're doing it. Now, Athena, try not to let it get to you. Alright, we should be off, Prosecutor Blackwell. In justice we trust. I've been so insulted. Be right back. I need some water to wash away the anger. Uh-oh. She hit Prosecutor Blackwell with that water. He doesn't seem to care, though. Guess prosecutors these days are more about harsh monochrome than fancy frills. Oh wait, what about those peculiar fingerprints you said you found, Pearls? Yeah, I'll tell you all about them. So tell me about this big discovery you made. Well, I don't know if it's a big discovery, but I found some odd fingerprints in the pool ladder over there. Okay, so what's peculiar about them? Well, they're on the left side of the ladder, but they are right-hand prints. Wouldn't a person usually hold the left side of the ladder with their left hand? Plus, I think they were made from above by grasping the ladder with the right hand. So if the person were laying down and reaching over the edge to grab the ladder, they would grab the left side with their right hand. Now that you mention it, that is strange. I wonder whose prints they are. I compared them with the prints on file, and they turned out to be Marlin's. How do you manage to leave prints in such an awkward position? So, Mr. Nick, was I helpful? Yes, you were. Thank you very much, Pearls. I don't know if they're related to the case yet, but I'll keep them in mind. Huh. Weird. Bet Detective Fulbright doesn't know about these prints. Imagine their search wasn't as thorough here as it was at the crime scene. You're probably right. I'm sure they checked everything at the actual crime scene. But I guess they can't do forensics on every inch of the rest of the aquarium. But we could, thanks to Pearlie, and now we have a new piece of information. So I wonder, because they talked about the fact that this pool is as deep as the orca pool. So in theory, if somebody fell and this pool was drained and the rock was at the bottom of this pool, it would produce the same injury as if it was in the orca pool. The only problem is this probably takes a ridiculously long time to drain, considering how much bigger it is, and then fill back up again. So I don't think that's it. It just seemed like it might have been for a bit. Hey, there's Rifle. Gotta catch her. Don't worry, she's being a good girl right here on my lap. Well, I'm glad she's been found. I forgot we were looking for her, actually. Yeah, thanks again to Pearlie. I think somebody's jealous. Well, I think I'll go talk to the staff about Orla. Alright, good luck, Pearls. Thanks again. Guess we're done with things here. What do you want to do next? What if we have Apollo check out our mystery evidence? Oh, that's right, we haven't done that yet. Good idea. Let's stop by the office. Apollo would know what this is. I think he's a medical forensics expert. You're back. How's the investigation going? It's going pretty well, but there are still things we need answers to. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Would you like to help out with the investigation, Apollo? You bet I would. What do you want me to do? Work on? Let's see. Do I actually have anything for him to do? Okay, and it's suddenly crickets. Well, I know, boss. Let's have Apollo look at the evidence we collected. Good idea. Might notice something that will help us win the case. Right. Does mean you want me to... No, I just wanted to see what you think. Oh, darn. In that case, I don't think you want to hear what I think. Oh, there's something I'd like your help with. You have work for me? What is it? Should I have this capsule checked out? Get some kind of medicine. Sure thing, mister, right? I'll go to a hospital or something and have somebody take a look. Let's see. I'm pretty sure the closest one is Hickfield Clinic. Good luck, Apollo. Thanks. I wonder if they'll let us see Sasha now. It has been quite a while. Let's stop by the detention center and see. We have something to deliver to her, too. Don't forget. Alright, boss. Chin up. We have to lift Sasha's spirits. I like your enthusiasm. Ahoy there, me hearties. Thank you for coming, R. Be in good spirits. Worry not about me. She's trying to cheer us up. Well, that went over like a lead balloon. Just trying to make up for all your trouble. Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. I guess they both had the same idea. We came to let you know that we can take on your defense if you'll have us. What? Is something wrong? Why is she hiding from us? Prosecutor Blackwell said that you two would abandon me. But here you are, to my rescue. That's why I'm so happy. It's like she's crying back there. Of course we wouldn't abandon you. Ugh. Sasha, don't cry. The two of you need to take it easy. Great, now I've got crying in stereo. Okay, I'm alright now. Thank you for taking on my case. You're glad to do it. Well, now that you're smiling again, we have a few questions to ask you. On the night before the murder, did you enter the Orca pool room alone? That's right. July 20th from 3 to 6 a.m. I was there cleaning and organizing. The captain and I were actually supposed to clean together starting at 4 a.m., but we got in a fight. I couldn't face him, so I went in an hour early and started cleaning. Does the Orca pool room cleaning involve? Well, first we have to move Orla to the show stage pool before we get started. Mr. Rives mentioned he took care of Orla in the show stage pool. When Orla was moved, I drained the pool and rearranged the equipment and props. And did the captain ever show up? 4 a.m. came and went, but he never showed. I bet he was mad at me. I should apologize to him instead of being all prickly and angry like a scorpion fish. I'm glad we could prove Orla's innocence, but we didn't know you would get arrested. As long as Orla's safe, I'm happy. So glad I found you two. You guys are the best. Glad you found us too. You're the best, Sasha. Never imagined Orla's tricks would ever be used to commit a crime. Can you tell us more about the lifesaver trick? Yeah, sure. There's a little speaker on the captain's clothes and on the training dummies. The speaker can emit sound waves. When a trick command is issued with the whistle, Orla uses the sound waves as a guide to find the person she's supposed to rescue. I see. Does anybody else know about how the trick works? The entire crew knows about it, but it takes quite a bit of practice to be able to command the lifesaver trick. It would be easy to do for anybody who wasn't a trainer. And that's why they suspected Sasha. Orla can only perform one trick per signal. In other words, she can't perform 2 tricks at a time. Wait, so she can't do the singing trick and the lifesaver trick at the same time? So what was that song Mr. Plume heard? Mr. Wright, I just remembered. I have something to return to Sasha. Oh yeah, you're right. I have it right here in evidence. We have to give Sasha that item Detective Fulbright gave us, too. I mean, the first thing would probably be to give her her medicine, because she probably needs it. Detective Fulbright asked us to give you this medicine. Alright, that bilge-sucking blackguard had the spine to send me a gift? Dread Pirate No Stash, don't stand there gaping like a weak little minnow. Have at ye. To a real swashbuckling battle. Arr. If it be a fight you want, a fight ye shall have. Could you please not drop into showboat out of the blue? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I'll take that medicine. It's acting kind of funny. What is the medicine for, by the way? Ugh. Well, I guess I can't keep it a secret from you two. I suffer from a heart condition. A heart condition? You better get to the hospital right away. Take it easy, Athena. She's in detention, remember? Don't worry, it's not as serious as it sounds. They can fix it with surgery. Not serious? A heart condition is a heart condition. Don't tell us not to worry. Yeah, I'm sorry. The captain was just as mad at me the day before yesterday. We both got so worked up, at one point it was like a shark-eat-shark situation. That sounds scary. Mind if I ask more about that fight? Who are you, Mr. Shipley? The captain knew about my heart condition. He was worried about me. So he said he wouldn't put me in the new show. See? I'm not in the new flyer. Oh, you're right. It's just Orla and the new adversary Red Stash. I was so upset and frustrated. I was so crying when I went to do the cleaning. I cried for quite a while before I drained the pool, too. But then, you know what? Orla did a trick to try and cheer me up. She acted out the scene where she defeats the giant octopus by spiking a ball at it. She spiked that ball so hard she even ended up breaking off one of the octopus's legs. What a dramatic way to cheer up a friend. Yeah, a little bit. That's why we argued, because he wasn't going to put me in the new show. I was determined to be in the show yesterday. It's July 20th, you see, the anniversary on the death of the trainer before me. Ozra Summers. The person Norma DePlume wrote about in her book. I wanted to explain to the audience that it was an accident, not murder. That's why I needed to be in that show so bad. So during the cleaning, I moved the skull rock to the orca. You move what? Oh no, this is not good. But why? It was a key prop. Figured the new show couldn't go on without it. Thought they'd be forced to switch back to the old show. Wow, that's pretty extreme. Yeah, but this really makes it look like she's the one who did it. I mean, not really, but I feel like that's how the prosecution's going to interpret it. It's going to be difficult to dislodge. She moved the skull rock to the orca pool. The time of the cleaning. And if there's blood on that rock, that must mean that the victim's death occurred after the rock was moved. I mean, yeah, probably. Because I doubt they drained the entire large pool. But I'm still going to keep that in the back of my head as a remote possibility. Around what time did you finish up the cleaning? That was about 6 a.m. So that places suspicion on whoever met with the victim after 6 a.m. So Azura Summers was the trainer before you. That's right, she was a year older than me. She taught me all about how to command Orla. But Azura and Sasha were like sisters to one another. She was the one who taught me the signals for the singing and lifesaver tricks, too. After she died, I swore on this charm. I vowed to become a great trainer someday, just like Azura. What's that charm? It's a keepsake to remember Azura by. She always wore it. She told me once that she and her boyfriend had matching charms. I never found out who he was, so I couldn't give this one to him. I've had it ever since. I'm keeping the memory of Miss Summers alive. The captain always carried around a memento of Azura too, her walkie-talkie. Huh? The victim have a walkie-talkie on him? Maybe I should show Sasha the victim's photos and see what she has to say. The victim didn't appear to have a walkie-talkie with him at the time of his death. Huh? I talked to the captain on his walkie-talkie before I started the cleaning. There's no walkie-talkie shown in these crime scene photos. I don't understand it. The captain always kept that walkie-talkie with him. Maybe the culprit took it away. Maybe. What would be the point of that? Better organize the data I have on the victim in the court record. Captain always kept that walkie-talkie by his side. 65-foot fall in the pool, bruised all over, sealing the pool bottom is 100 feet. Wait, hold on. Oh, sealing the pool bottom is 100 feet. I think the pool is 65 feet, but there's another 35 feet above the pool. Load ahead received after death. The walkie-talkie Azura used right up until her death. In the middle of the show, the orca brought Azura up to the surface in her mouth. She left tooth marks in Azura's walkie-talkie. The captain said he always kept that walkie-talkie with him so he'd never forget. So the walkie-talkie was really important to the victim. But now the captain is dead too. I'm the only one left who can protect Orla from the ship's doctor. Protect her from the ship's doctor? Wait. Hold on. What do you mean, protect her from the ship's doctor? What Sasha means. What do you mean by protect Orla from the ship's doctor? You know, Herman Crab. Ever since the accident a year ago, he's been completely different. When Azura died, he said he was going to euthanize the orca. Before that, he always used to say that euthanizing animals was a despicable act. Euthanize the orca? It's horrible. God thought that Azura's death was the orca's fault. Nobody believed in her but me. The ship's doctor always keeps poison to euthanize the orca with on hand. If Orla had been pronounced guilty in yesterday's trial, he would have used it. He was going to put her down right away? The ship's doctor was close with both the captain and Azura, you know. I think he hates Orla. Hold on a minute. How did you... Detective Fulbright gave it to us. Alright, that bilge-sucking blackguard had the spine to send it... Oh. Forgot we'd already done this one. You two want to be in the Swashbuckler Spectacular? Do regular people participate? Of course. We have a special tour for people who want to be in it. What roles would we play if we said yes? Let's see. Roles of a blue seahorse and a yellow sea slug are available. Judging by the colors, I must be the sea... Blue seahorse, yeah, okay. And I'm the sea slug? No way, I won't do it. Sea slugs are all fluttery and beautiful, Athena. Oh yeah, I think we might have listened to this one too, actually. Yeah. Do you two want to be in the Swashbuckler Spectacular? If regular people no. Been using the whistle I gave you? Of course. But I can't get Orla to do any tricks. I can't believe you can command that huge creature. It's pretty impressive, Sasha. Pretty cool, huh? But there aren't too many people who can say they literally get to whistle while it... I feel like I've done this one before, too. What caused the marks of the whale? And then where was the rock when it was... I don't know if there's anything else I can get out of her right now. Buckler got arrested. Yeah, do you know Sasha? My magician friends told me about her. He said she was a great performer. He said she was like a different person when she gets on stage. Yeah, well, she does wear a mustache during her act. What? A mustache? Maybe I should wear a mustache too. Or cat whiskers. Well, if you think that will help your act, I say go for it. Investigation and questioning people are a lawyer's two main tools. Even if you've already checked out a place, you might find something new if you look again. I'll listen to you. You sound like a regular little lawyer lady all of a sudden. Well, you haven't worked as a lawyer for a long time. I'm worried about you. It's just like magic. If you don't keep practicing, you get rusty. You have a good point there, Trucy. We lawyers have to keep mowing the prosecutors down to stay sharp. I guess that's one way of putting it. Is that for me to imagine? No. I wanted to see if Apollo knew what it was, but... Dr. Crab, we found rifle. No answer. Guess nobody's here. I'll come back later. Need quite a bit of evidence. Still can't figure out who the culprit is, though. Should look for more information. I feel like this place is... yeah. Who's your buy the winner a glass of OJ? Alright, fine. Whatever. Yeah, that is weird. Two songs must mean something. A thing, wait. Just run off, you might be... oh boy. Is there a way to... I guess not. I guess the other half of the pub doesn't matter. It's the capsule from Mortal Stomach, isn't it? There's 3 Z's on it. I wonder what this drug does. No, maybe it has something to do with Mortal's mysterious condition. Let's stick to wall flags. Current state of mind is gather all the information we can get. Let's concentrate on useful information from now on, okay, boss? Jeez. Well... and she doesn't know what this is. There's gotta be something I'm missing here. I've seen this one already. What am I forgetting? Yeah, that lady. You know what kind of terrible things she wrote about Orla? So you knew about this book. Yeah, I wish I didn't, but all kinds of people kept showing it to me. I tell you, I've had enough of that woman in her book. Okay, I see what you did there. So what'd you think about what happened that day? It must have been some kind of accident. I believe in Orla's innocence. I can sense you really do believe in her from the bottom of your heart. Well, we believe in her too. That's right. After all, she was proven not guilty in this case, too. We believe in the both of you. This is your calendar, isn't it, Sasha? No, mine's at the aquarium. Yeah? Mr. Rhymes said he found this one in the nap room. Huh. I didn't think anybody else at the aquarium used a calendar like that. None of this calendar had a meeting scheduled with the victim. This mystery person might be the killer. Better find the calendar's owner. That's weird. I guess we better look into Dr. Crab a little more. Boss, let's go see Dr. Crab. I was just thinking the same thing. We have a lot of questions to ask him. Oh, it's Pearls. And Rifle. What are you doing here? Rifle came in here, so I followed her. Oh, that's right. We were supposed to deliver Rifle to him. I completely forgot. Oh, Rifle. Ah, what are you doing? Stop that! You silly mother penguin, what if you injured my spectacular genius brain? Dr. Crab, are you alright? Huh? Oh, it's you people. I see you brought Rifle for me. Rifle was really laying into you. Well, she hates me because she thinks I took her baby away from her. Gee, Rifle looks so happy. Is she actually playing with Sniper? Ah, stop all this cacophony. Biological parent and the caregiver parent locked in a struggle over the child. Ugh. You think you can hold this silly mother penguin down for me? Alright, I will try. What are you doing? I think Rifle just threw something up. Well, I'm getting food for Sniper out of Rifle. Other penguins stock up food for their babies in their stomachs. You break it down in there so that it's easier for the baby to eat. Wow, you sure know a lot about animals. Trying to pick a fight with me again, aren't you, young lady? Yes, I know a lot about animals. I'm a licensed veterinarian. Rifle certainly isn't in a bad mood, even for her. Is Rifle okay? Hold on. I'm checking her now. Girl in the strange outfit. Could you turn Rifle over on her back, please? Alright, Rifle, I'm just gonna turn you over, okay? What's this? Bottom of her feet are pink. Oh no! What kind of sickness is that? I think it's the sickness of she stepped in some paint. Yeah, get a hold of yourself. Dr. Crab is a veterinarian, remember? It's just something she stepped in by the looks of it. It's her stomach that's the problem. There's still something in there. Here we go. Looks like she swallowed something odd. I know this penguin will eat anything, but where did she pick up something like this? Huh. Son of a gun. I'll have to talk to Marlin about her care. Dr. Crab, may we see what's in Rifle's stomach? Huh? Please be quiet. I'm busy right now. Busy? But you're just staring at that weird machine. I'm checking to see when Rifle ingested the foreign object. He just keeps looking at that machine. He won't even glance our way. I'm really curious to know more about his monitoring system. Could you tell us about the monitoring system you have here? It's a collection of electronic medical records for all the creatures here. The system and camera footage, I can monitor the creatures 24/7. I won't tell you any more than that. It's private company business. Medical records are usually just a history of past medical exams and data. I've never heard of any that could monitor 24/7. Good point, Mr. Lawyer. I can see there's no fooling you. Why would you want to fool me? This guy's gonna be a tough nut to crack. I have my reasons. Huh? This looks like the charm Sasha had. Dr. Crab, do you know anything about this charm? Charm? Hey, leave that alone. That belonged to Zura. What was Azura's charm doing in Rifle's stomach? That's odd. When Sasha was telling us about the charm earlier, she said that she had Azura's charm. That charm is still at the detention center. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't Sasha say Azura and her boyfriend had matching charms? Yeah. The second charm must be the one that belongs to Azura's boyfriend. Dr. Crab, is it possible this charm belongs to Azura's boyfriend? I refuse to talk about such personal details of the deceased. Subject closed. Alright. He sure is touchy when it comes to Azura. Azura Summers. Yesterday was the anniversary of her death, wasn't it? That's right. She was killed by the Orca. You really think Orla killed her? I don't believe it. You can say if the Orca did it on purpose. The fact remains that she killed Azura. It was right there, the day of her death a year ago. I saw the Orca bite Azura with my own eyes. But is that really the whole truth of what happened? I guess only Orla knows what really happened, both a year ago and this time. Oh, hey! Little bird mask. Penguins at work have tried to eat keys before. They'll eat anything to get in there. Yeah. Something tells me this wasn't a good outfit to train orcas in. Yeah, probably not. But then this whole place has to have a pirate theme, so everything has to be pirate themed, including the outfits. So maybe I wonder if he was her boyfriend? But I think Sasha would have known. Like, I don't think Sasha knew who the guy was. I think she would have known if it was this guy. Charm. Zura always wore it. Meant a lot to her. Trainer who died a year ago, right? This summer's special to you, Dr. Crab? What are you talking about? Oh, I'm sorry, I just thought I sensed a hint of romantic feelings. She was my co-worker, nothing more than that. Now, if you ask me any more inane questions, I will lose my patience. Sorry about that. I guess I touched a nerve. Yeah, hey, Muffin Hobbit, how you doing? Have a good evening. Yeah. Take a second here. Oh yeah, moving will definitely be exhausting. I'm hopefully not having to move anytime soon, so I'm just taking it easy. Long week at work. Glad to be able to relax a little bit. Yeah, thanks. I'm probably going to be taking it easy for the most part this weekend. Alright, get back to it. Seems everybody here at the aquarium loved Azura Summers. Useless nonsense. Well, I thought maybe you would recognize the Penguin Prince, but I don't want to ask him about this, because I think this is something we're going to find out on our own. Doesn't know anything about the medicine. Doesn't know anything about the book, about what happened. Probably doesn't care about the video, yeah. Trying to think of anything that might be related to something he's interested in. Alright, I wonder if we can do this yet.
Take that!
Why don't you tell me about the monitoring system here? You don't let up either, do you, Mr. Lawyer? Just electronic medical records and feeds from security cameras. These I can monitor all of the animals 24/7. And I say that's not true. I have proof that you can't monitor the animals 24/7 with the system. Oh, because it was in Rifle's stomach. So he didn't find out about it until she got back here. I think. I mean, there was also this thing. I feel like both of those could be examples.
Take that!
The only thing that evidence proves is that you were mistaken, Mr. Loy. Ow. still say it can't be true. And that's because... So maybe it's the other thing
Take
then?
that!
Oh, maybe because of her wounds?
Take that!
No? Maybe I don't know this one then. I think I have enough evidence, but maybe I better think about it a little more. Huh, he thinks he has enough evidence, huh?
Take that!
I don't know what else could be the problem. Those were all things that seemed like he wouldn't have known about.
Take that!
Because she injured herself on the rock. The security camera doesn't begin recording until 10 a.m. If that's the case, how could you possibly monitor the animals 24/7? Okay, you got me. I guess that was a pretty weak explanation. You're right, I guess I can't monitor the animals 24/7. If I see anything unusual on the camera feeds, I can spring to action right away. If I can examine an animal, I can usually tell exactly what is going on with them. Wow, he's really confident in his abilities. But I still say you can't do that 24/7. I'm here at the aquarium most of the time. I can go anywhere at any time to examine an animal. Anywhere? I say that's not true either. I have proof that there's a place you can't go. Okay, I know this one.
Take that!
He doesn't have a security card. Only people who have access to the orca pool room are the owner and Sasha. So how can you say you can monitor? How can you say you monitor all of the animals? Son of a gun! So you knew about the security card, did you? I mean, this explains why I didn't know about the weird pill that was in the orca's stomach, I guess. Tighter security was imposed on the orca a year ago as a precaution. Due to Sasha's objections, I wasn't allowed to have a card. I guess she was trying to protect Orla from him. So you're monitoring the animals with a system that's private company business. But I have to insist you tell me about this monitoring system. Now you're trying to pick a fight with me. Very well, I suppose it's only fitting that spoils go to the victor. I'll tell you about Shipshape Aquarium's ecological data organization system. So what does that machine you were using do? It's a system of ecological data organization developed in Europe. Call it the Torpedo. What do you think? Pretty impressive name, isn't it? Torpedo? As in man the battle stations and all that? No, it's the name I gave to this data organization system. Torpedo. It stands for Tele-Observation Real-Time Pertinent Data Organizer. Yeah, alright. I guess so. But is it super admin restricted desktop? Super admin restricted desktop access password protected. Alright, they were reaching for that one. Torpedo collects data through sensors placed on or near the subjects. Temperature, heartbeat, vocalizations, etc. Gathers this information 24 hours a day. All this data is then sent to my terminal in these monitors. Torpedo sounds amazing. Does Rifle have a sensor on her too? Yes, she does. Where and what kind of sensor is attached depends on the animal. The penguins have theirs attached to the ID tag at the base of their flipper. The Torpedo doesn't tell me where Rifle is when she escapes, though. It's hard to attach sensors to the orca or fish, so theirs are on the tanks themselves. Places where the creatures don't normally live, like the show stage, don't have sensors. Okay, here we go. It's telling me the time Rifle swallowed the foreign object. Approximately 4 a.m. on July 20th. What an odd time. right when Sasha was cleaning. Maybe that's why she wouldn't take my fish, because she was full from the night before. But at least Orla ate it, so that's okay. Hold on. So, maybe that fish was for the rifle? It was a fish that was meant for rifle and got fed to Orla instead? And maybe this is some kind of, like, penguin medicine? Orla ate another animal's food? That's odd. She's never done that before. And then she had that episode, too. I better take a look at her data. Huh? She didn't eat anything from the evening of the 19th to yesterday afternoon. So Rifle had a late-night snack, but Orla went hungry, huh? Appears so. But let's see. She's been eating normally since yesterday afternoon. Think of it, Jack was supposed to feed Orla yesterday morning. Maybe he died before he had the chance. Worried about Orla's condition. I better remember this torpedo data. Still wonder why he wouldn't tell me about the torpedo. Dr. Crab, why did you want to hide the existence of the torpedo system? Well, it's a safe system that has been approved for use in other countries. But it hasn't been legally approved in this country yet. That's why I always carry this terminal around with me. It's not something I want the police poking their nose into. You mean you're breaking the law? Which is why I was keeping it a secret, to create a problem for the aquarium. I had Jack's permission. He felt the animal's care was more important than the legality. But we wanted to shield the rest of the staff, so we kept it a secret. But breaking the law is breaking the law. But in some cases, lives can be saved by breaking the law. We simply allow the lives of our animals to be lost while we wait for laws to change. Ugh, now you're twisting things around. I'd like to use this evidence during the trial tomorrow. It may result in you and Shipshape Aquarium being brought up on charges. Well, I followed my own convictions, and I have no regrets. You're only doing your job. I can't blame you for that, Mr. Lawyer. I appreciate that. What's that sound? Another penguin? That's my ringtone. Gee, Dr. Crab sure likes cute things. Maybe you wanted it to sound like Sniper? Hello? Crab speaking. Son of a gun. You people again. Stop harassing this aquarium. Orla is found not guilty. Why on earth should she be put down? Huh? Come there on the 26th and explain? Fine, just let me write it down in my... 26th and explain. Just let me write it down in my... Oh my god, where did my calendar go? Was it his calendar? Could he be talking about that calendar? I realize that. If it comes to that, I'll use... Where'd my calendar go? His calendar could be on that calendar. I realize that if it comes to that, I'll use the drug to euthanize her. Mr. Wright, he said euthanize her. Better ask him more about this. And I should try presenting that calendar to him, too. What's that phone call from? Son of a gun. You heard that? You didn't hear that. It's the Center for Dangerous Animal Control calling with a demand. They said that the orca may have been found not guilty this time. That if she ever attacked a human again, we would have to put her down. Put her down? But that's horrible. Did you agree to their demand? Animals sometimes do attack humans. And of course, humans sometimes do kill animals to protect themselves. If it comes to that, yes, as a veterinarian, I am prepared to carry out a euthanization. Using this poison. That capsule? Has the same letters on it as the one that was in Orla's stomach. Dr. Crab tried to kill Orla? Dr. Crab, isn't this your calendar? Yes, it's mine. What are you doing with it? Mr. Rhymes found it in the nap room. Oh, I must have forgotten it there when I tried to get some rest. Sure is a cute calendar. I guess you're crazy about penguins. Somebody gave it to me, okay? Now please don't tell anybody about it. It's embarrassing. Arzura designed this calendar. This one here is a prototype. She designed a calendar for this year, and then she died before it went on sale. Were you and Miss Summers romantically involved? What gave you that idea? It's just that I sensed sadness in your heart when you talked about the calendar. Of course we weren't romantically involved. I don't believe in romantic feelings. You look shaken, though. By the way, did you meet Mr. Shipley at 7 a.m. on July 20th as scheduled? No, we were supposed to meet, but Jack didn't show up. Is that really true? Sasha finished cleaning the Orca pool room at 6 a.m. Dr. Crab managed to get in the pool room somehow and meet with the victim. And he would have had the opportunity to kill Mr. Shipley. Please let me ask you one more question, Dr. Crab. What is it, Mr. Lawyer? You look so grave. Heard something disturbing from the writer Norma DePlume. Sarah Aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago. Norma refuses to admit saying it was an accidental death. I hardly think a persistent organization like that would just get rid of it. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them. Once a month, the owner and the vet disappeared from this aquarium. Finding out each time a large amount of money was being paid out. I think Ship-Shape Aquarium might be keeping some kind of secret. And it has something to do with the recent murder. That writer, she just has to stick her nose in everyone's business. Son of a gun. I should have dealt with it all more carefully. We're going to remove all those logs. Huh? Sorry to interrupt, but Prosecutor Blackwell wants Dr. Crab. Detective Fulbright. You again? Couldn't possibly have any more questions for me. Well, you see, we're having a little problem. We're going to call the animal keeper as a witness for the prosecution, but he's being very stubborn and refusing to testify. So we thought we'd ask you to be a witness in tomorrow's trial. Did you really now? Well, I'm not taking sides. I'll tell what I know, no more, no less. That would be fine. Now, if you would please come along with me. Well, looks like we'll have to continue our talk at the trial tomorrow. I don't know what secret you and this aquarium are hiding, but I'll uncover it if it'll help save Miss Buckler. Give it your best shot, then. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, it looks like we'll be going up against Dr. Crab in tomorrow's trial. Bet he'll be one tough customer. Okay, we better get our evidence organized for tomorrow. I'll have Athena hold on to the evidence I don't think I'll need in court. Oh, thanks. I didn't see the message. Yeah, you too. Oh, Mr. Wright, I went to Hickfield Clinic. Apollo, use your indoor voice. Sorry about that. Anyway, I found out a lot, so I wanted to tell you right away. Turns out that mysterious capsule is a powerful sleeping drug. Apparently the brand name is 3Z's. Okay, yeah, it says 3Z's right on it. They said the Ship-Shape Aquarium vet recently bought a large quantity from them. The vet? Dr. Herman Crab. Disease is supposed to be for people. Dr. Crab told him it would work on other mammals like orcas and dolphins too. So Dr. Crab's euthanization poison was actually sleeping pills. Norla almost drowned today. Is it because she'd been given sleeping pills? And I found out more than just about that capsule. Dr. Hickfield himself gave me some information. Jig Aquarium had someone on their staff named Azora Summers, right? Yeah, the one who died a year ago. Azora Summers was getting a certain medication from Hickfield Clinic last year. The same heart medication as Sasha Buckler. Really? Azora Summers had the same heart condition as Sasha. Nice work, Apollo. Thank you. We'll be coming back to the office soon. Okay, Trucy and I will be here. Very strange coincidences here. What are you gonna do, Pearls? I'd stay overnight here and be with Orla and Rifle. I'll be ready for a telecast during the trial tomorrow. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks, Pearlie. That way when we prove Sasha innocent, she can see Orla right away. I'd love to see Sasha and Orla back together again, both free and clear. But before that can happen, I have to prove Sasha's innocence. Alright, so we got through the investigation for today. I don't know we know who's done it yet, but seems like there's a lot more we need to uncover. It's going to mean getting through today, the next trial, but that one's going to have to come next time. So, I'm going to call it a night here, and yeah, possibly do a stream tomorrow night. We'll see what happens. But either way, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.